Is now an appropriate time for me to start a new hobby? No, absolutely not. And yet, what I'm doing is I'm starting a new hobby. And I have about 45 minutes until I need to leave to go meet my friend for happy hour. So this is a great time to start a new hobby. This might be a something that I do over 2 sessions, but you'll see it all together as one. Anyway, welcome. My name is Christina, and this is Life of Wine and Books. So for today's hobby, let's start with an unboxing from my favorite place, Amazon. I would like to thank Jason over at EasyCat for turning me on to this hobby. My husband would like to blame Jason over at EasyCat for turning me on to this hobby. I have here an 8x8 notebook. This is much bigger than what I'm used to working with, and we are going to junk journal. I've never junk journaled before. I tried doing a reading journal and I didn't stick with it. And the reason I didn't stick with it was because I would do the layouts and then never do the actual journaling. So I liked the creation, but I didn't like the journaling aspect of it. So junk journaling allows me to do the creation and doesn't make me feel bad about the actual journaling part because it's only pictures and collages. So let's get started. I literally bought this journal last night and it is already here. Like I said, it is an 8x8 and it has things inside it. Oh, I have a sticker that says create better. Let me save that in my junk journal pile and unwrap it. And it should be dotted. Oh no, it's blank. That's fine too. We're flexible here. I'm gonna just apologize now. The lighting is definitely not the best. Down here I have a single light bulb. Not a light bulb. Okay. Oh, they're like perforated. I don't like that, but it's fine. I'm gonna leave this here as kind of a cover page that I will do eventually, but we're gonna do this page today. I haven't decided if I really want to go in order or not, but today we're gonna go in order. I have this lovely selection of Evelyn Hugo fan art that we're gonna do. I have 2 date stamps. I don't know which one I want. I have some film strips that I used my Cricut to cut out. And I also have these 2 quotes from Evelyn Hugo that I had my Cricut draw. And then I kind of messed it up on this side. But my Cricut drew them out. And then I colored them in. So that is all in there. I also have this big book of solid green paper that I was about to get rid of, and I'm glad I didn't, because if you don't know, Evelyn Hugo, her signature color is green. Evelyn Hugo is a fictional actress from the book The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and it is one of my absolute favorite books on the entire planet. And she wears like this emerald green, so I'm going to use, I think, this color here. And I'm going to layer on some green. I need adhesive. One moment. Don't go anywhere. I found it. It was exactly where it was supposed to be. I just couldn't see it. I also have these, which are really cute. And they have like different words in them. And they have like the definitions and stuff. So I'm looking for... No, I'm looking for F. Because they didn't have marriage. They didn't have love. They didn't have wedding. But they had Fahrenheit. Because, you know, that makes sense. But I am looking, they're not in order, which would probably help, but they have famous, and Evelyn is a famous actress. They're supposed to be like in order, but they're not always. But here's the word famous. Okay. So I have that as well. You go back in here. So this is what I have. I also want to include the color lavender because Evelyn and Celia St. James, her lover, her wife, they were in a lavender marriage. So I want to include lavender somehow. I want to include washi tape, and I want to include this, which is my stamping kit. So I have a bumblebee, a tree. What does this say? Love you, a compass, a heart. I think I'm going to go with the heart. Let's see what color wax I have to go in here. Okay, here's the wax seals. I have purple, but I don't have lavender. Maybe I'll go with gold. Like this gold or this gold. I don't know. That'll probably be one of the last things I do, just because. Let's put that off to the side. Let's start with the foundation, which I'm going to go with this green, like I said. I'm thinking like a tear situation. Like I had all this stuff planned in my head, and now that I'm actually doing this, I don't remember anything, and this lighting is driving me crazy. So let me pause and get the actual ring light and see if that helps with this unfortunate situation that we're dealing with here. All right, this is a much better situation, and I got my scrap bin as well to see if we can find some purple. Let's start though by putting you over here and you over here. So this is my bin. I have all the supplies that I want. Put you in there as well. Okay, let's start by cutting this. All right, this is an 8x8 so book, so this should fit pretty much perfectly. Do I have? That's not what I thought. Okay, so I have this. And please excuse Willow and the barks. I am liking the idea of tearing, so let's start with some tears. All right. That might have intimidated some people, but I'm rolling with it. This is supposed to look messy, and I am so sorry about Willow. You can probably hear her barking. All right, this is kind of the extreme edge. Let's take more of that off. That can go in recycling. All right. Cool. This is what we're working with now. Do I want to glue this down right at this moment? I don't think I'm ready to commit. The question is, how do I want this to lay out? So I have these beautiful pictures of Celia and Evelyn. Then I have one of Evelyn. This is just fan art that I got online. We have this. I kind of like that going there. Okay. These are a little bigger than I wanted. No, I want the TV one. Kissing the TV quote over here. I feel like I don't need their names. I know who they are. I need to start gluing. We're gonna start gluing. We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna roll with the punches. I have my silicone mat here on. That's what this big white thing is. So when I glue on the film strip, the mat is much easier to clean off than my desk. So I just go like this. You can't really see it. There we go. This looks much better than what I had before. My husband got me this mat for Christmas. I asked for it because I knew I would need something for like scrapbooking and such that would allow me easy cleanup. All right. How did I have that? Do you remember? It was like this. Okay, that's gonna go right there. I'm not used to going right to the edge because when you scrapbook, at least when I scrapbook, I don't do that. So that way I can tuck things behind. But that's not really the case in this situation. I want to cover this up because this was an art print that I took a screenshot of from online, and I really want the art print, but it and kind of see the frame and everything. So I like that. Oh, I was going to ink behind here. That's right. I was going to use this color oxide and ink. So can I pull this up? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. All right. So we're going to do some inking. The question is, will this come up? Yes, this comes up. Until I have no idea what I'm doing. Do I have an ink? I have a booper. Let me grab the actual thing. All right, how to use distress oxides. You want to smush all around, and then we're just going to kind of go like that. And the more you work it, the better it will look. And I'm getting a little bit on the page ahead, but that's okay because that will eventually be covered. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole page. How much are we covering? I definitely want more coming off. Oops. Nope, don't get ink on that. I want more coming over to this side as well. I'm sorry if you can hear the desk smacking against the wall a little bit. I'm sure that is not a very pleasant sound. So you want to work mostly in like a circular motion. All right, and like I said, I'm not going to cover the whole thing, but I'm going to do kind of like that. You know what? I went this far. We're going to go down to the bottom of the page. I have no idea how I'm going to work lavender into this because I feel like lavender and green don't really go together. But find a way to make that work. So I'm going to put that up here. I really want to get this like as an actual art print to hang up in my office. I just haven't yet. All right, now let's go over to this side and we're going to rinse and repeat. This goes a little bit off the top of the page, but I will fix that in a moment. I'm going to grab a pencil and kind of mark down where I need to contain my lines. Like, so I'm going to then go all within this area here. And part of it will be covered up, but for the most part, it's going to stay out in the open. That makes sense. It'll be uncovered. There we go. And that should be, yep, perfection. A little bit more right here. Perfect. Now I'm going to put this back on my little shelf, and then I have little shelves for my ink, and the boopers fit on the shelf right next to the individual ink pads, so I don't have to worry about any of that. So I have this that I want to put kind of like right here. Help if you could see. I don't need the pencil anymore. I have this quote. What if I just cover up Evelyn's name completely? Like, I know who she is, but I feel like that's wrong. I made these too big. That's the problem. I made my little quotes too big. You know, I'm going to trim off what's here right now, just so I don't use that space. So that edge is jagged and does not look the best, but luckily I have disgusting amounts of washi tape off camera right in my lap, and we are going to find, I would like a lavender if at all possible, but then I have this wedding themed one right here that might work. It's a nice white I have a few wedding themed ones, but I think that's the one that I'm feeling the most. And I actually, ooh, I have an idea for what I want to do with it. I do have this purple stripes as well, but I feel like that doesn't really go with the vibe of what I want. So that wedding one, it is. Take all these others and just throw them to the side for now. And I'm going to take this wedding themed one right here. And I have an idea for how I want to, what I want to do with it. I like this one too. This black with gold roses with the foiling. All right, so I bought this to scrapbook my own wedding. Haven't used it. All right. So I think I'm going to start it. I'm not going to start it all the way over, but I'm going to run it almost to the edge, and I'm going to tear. I know I cut, but I'm going to tear. And then, yeah, this makes me a little nervous, I'm going to tear along the bottom down here too. I saw Katie Is Reading on YouTube. I love her book journals. They are like life goals. Do this with her washi tape, and I really like it. I like the look of tearing, especially for a junk journal when it's supposed to look messy and sloppy and everything. And you know, it's not very even right now, and that's kind of the point. So I have this washi tape. What did I say I was going to do? I was going to do right about here. Did I go too far over the top? I did. Okay. Luckily, washi tape is pretty forgiving for a little while when it comes to putting it down on paper, and I'm kind of using it to cover up all of... Okay, this is much harder than it should be. There we go. Close. We are good to go. All right. Well, now I obviously, if I have to choose between these two quotes, I have two. I have, and to anyone tempted to kiss the TV tonight, please don't chip your tooth, which I love that. And then I think once people know the truth, they will be much more interested in my wife. I feel like because I have this nice wedding tape up here, I need to include that one. Where is my other picture? There it is. And I have all of this. I somehow need to make it fit onto this page. God help us all. I don't really like the idea of putting something, like, I guess I could put this like right here and it's kind of folded over. And like that. Yes, no, I like that. Let's do that. If I was holding this the right way, and there's a willow hair stuck in there now, so we're just gonna, that's fine, this is fine. All right. And then I have this quote here. I'm gonna tuck this down a little bit more so I can see some of the green on top. Perfect. And then, oh, I might be able to make this all fit. Ooh, I might be able to make this all fit. This is going to be a very quote heavy side. But, yeah. Okay. All right, you have to cover up the little period there, but that's okay. That's okay. Well, I do have another one of these as well that I can include. Maybe here. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. I'm not going to have it go off the end of the page. But and this, yeah, it doesn't even, this works so much better. Oh my God, I'm in love. If you do crafting, and you have a problem with like adhesive on your desk, the silicone mat is probably my new favorite thing. It's not sticking at all to the silicone, which means my desk doesn't get cruddy and I don't have to worry about cleaning it up. I do want to put this at a steeper angle. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. This is permanent adhesive, so eventually I won't be able to pick it up anymore, but it's okay for right now. Trim that off. Doesn't really matter where because it's being covered up. And oh my gosh, I love this so much. I still have not found purple to include. And what are we doing, Christina? We need to include some purple somewhere. You said you wanted to include purple because, like I said, Evelyn and Celia were in a lavender wedding, lavender marriage, so. All right. And then I also have, okay, well, we're being rude over here. I think it's having trouble sticking to the ink. This is a heart. What if I just did a purple? It's not lavender, but I do have this purple and I can do a nice purple heart. When I did book journals, I never liked using stuff that was like 3D because I would have to, or I was supposed to, write on them. And it made it harder to write when it was sticking up. Like on the next page, it would be hard to write on it and stuff. But now, since the purpose of this is to be chunky, what if I do it down here in this corner? What do you think? I'm thinking that would be nice. All right, well, this is a thing that, like, once I do it, I'm stuck with it. I don't want to cover up Harry's name, though, because Harry Cameron's name is here, and I might cover up Celia's name, because it will be bigger than what you have down. I don't want it, like, floating. I'm going to put it right here. See how this looks. That looks so much better, minus the giant air bubble. Okay, just pull that part off. Okay, just pulled that part off. All right, that looks way better compared to this one. It's still a little close to the edge at some points, but I think it's fine. I'm gonna let this cool. I don't want it to get in the way of the other wax and everything. So we have a foundation down. I want more washi tape on this bad boy because I have disgusting amounts of washi tape that need to be used because they just kind of sit and look pretty. Let's first start by putting away the wax seal. All right, well, I said I liked the, where was it? That black with the rosebuds. That's over here, I believe. Yeah, and I think that can work with this theme. So let's go with some black and gold rosebuds. Where are we going to put it? I'm not going to tear along the bottom because it's very narrow washi. So I feel like tearing along the bottom is not going to really do me any favors. Maybe up, I think that's what I like. I'm gonna put it above each of the quotes. Just like it kind of looks like it's holding that quote in place. And then maybe I'm gonna put some over here on this. Now the question is, should I then put it on these other two? There's not a lot of room up here for that one. No, I think I'm just going to do it on those three. Still missing lavender. I know. I'm still missing the lavender that I said I wanted to include. Unfortunately, I don't have lavender washi tape. I have all these different ledgers style washi tape, which actually doesn't really work for this style either. And none of them are lavender. What is this? No, I don't want to include that. Maybe this? It's like glossy accent, so it'll dry clear. I think that would look cool on the ink, but we're gonna find lavender. I have this, and that kind of works with the stars and everything, so that could work. I have that. I don't really like that one as much. I have another one, but I think I really like it. I like it, but not for, I want to use it for something else. Which Shamel Lane in all her wisdom would say, Christina, just use the damn thing. I have that. Okay, yeah, this is a little too dark, I think, for lavender. That is pink. Okay. What is that? Oh, this is a nice, like, iridescent, like, pearl lavender. And then that one looks like a watercolor. Okay, so we have lavender, finally. We have options. Question is, where does it go? That is something I should have figured out before I glued everything down and put a wax seal down, because it was down here along the bottom would be like the perfect place for it. What if I do like here? So it's gonna cover that. Okay, if I do like from here, will it fit? Yeah, because I don't want the gold, so I think it should just barely cover the gold. Most of this is going to be covered. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, now it's starting to stick down a little more. Okay. There we go. Right near the open flame. Okay, so some of the gold is showing through, which I don't like. So I'm gonna need to put something there now, but I like the look of the lavender. Let's move that. Okay, the candle needs to be moved because that is a fire hazard, literally. Okay. So we're gonna take this, pop it out more. First, let's put adhesive down. Okay. Make sure it's lined up with the edge. Okay. No, I like that. I'm gonna need something right there though to cover up that little tiny bit. I have an idea. I have this. This is old scrapbooking supplies when I used to cut my scrapbook supplies like up, but I have some wedding stuff that I've been keeping, even though it doesn't go with my wedding theme or colors or anything. Well, the sunflowers do, but okay. I wonder if I have 7 of these. Like, I'm really focusing on Celia and Evelyn's love story in this, but if I have 7 of these, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna be really pissed if I only have 6. Please tell me I have one more somewhere in here. 7! Because she has 7 husbands. I think that's what I have to do. And ooh. Ideas. So I really was going to focus in on Celia and Evelyn in this, but I like the idea. Let's see if I can get 7 of them to fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I need 1 up here for sure to cover that up. 7. Okay. And then I like the idea of maybe, should I write the names of all the husbands? Should I not? I don't think so. I'm not going to write the names. And yes, I am mixing silver and gold, and yes, I'm just going to deal with it. I really like this idea of having 1 for each of her 7 husbands, properly represented, even though, and then should I keep 1? Should I see if I have an 8th one for Celia? Because they never officially got married, but they did like a pretend marriage ceremony. Is that going to cover that up adequately? It looks a little weird. Okay, that looks better. That can be McRevis. That one's McRevis right there. Nobody really likes McRevis, so that one can be for him. And then Harry can be one of the ones over here, because we like Harry. Harry and Celia's brother are going to be the 2 over here. Oh, now the Roomba's going. It's just a chaotic time to do this. All right, this looks kind of like a big loop, like a big semicircle. So I think I'm going to move some of these around a little bit just so I can not have no, I don't like that one there. I do, I just don't like how you can see what it looks like through the words. Maybe put like this one. Well, there's 4 on this side and 3 on this side. Well, there's more. Yeah, that kind of fits right there. Okay, take all of these, throw these out. Willow is barking. It's just chaos. Just absolute and utter chaos in our house. All right. I honestly have no idea why she's barking. Nor do I care. All right. So, I think this is all. I need to put the date. Should I keep with the green? I'm going to go with black. Okay. So I have 2 date stamps. I have just a regular library one. Then I have this one, which is really cute and has like a bunch of different things. It also has the day of the week. You can do, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to keep it with a little arrow. Today is I don't remember the date. Pause for a second. Okay, it's February 26th, according to my Echo. February 20, is that a 6? That's a 9. No, that's a 6. I would hope if I was doing it upside down. Okay, 2024. I'm going to put the date just right down here in this corner. All right. There we go. Okay, now my final thing is, do I want to include these little clear glossy accents? I think I do. I think I'm going to just do like 3 down here and 3 down up here. Just keep it very simple. So it kind of looks like a fabric pen, fabric marker. And you just do a little dot, dot, dot. I'm trying to make them different sizes. And I'm going to do 3 up here. And I'm going to have to let this sit open and dry. So dot, dot, dot. I really want to do 3 more. Maybe down here by the date. Yeah, I'm going to do down here by the date. Dot, dot, dot. All right. There we go. That is my first ever. How's this? The lighting's okay. Y'all gotta tell me these things. Is the lighting okay? All right. This is my first page in my junk journal, and I definitely enjoyed it. I don't know if I'm gonna go, I like what Jason does on EasyCat, where he just doesn't go in order. So like the next page might be like halfway back here, but like it'll be dated and everything. And I haven't decided if I want to go that route. But this is my first page. Thank you for joining me. I think this is definitely something that I'm going to enjoy doing. I'm not going to enjoy, however, cleaning up the mess I made in my office, which I've been working very, very hard to clean. And I have a vlog going on about that is probably going to never end, because this is a never-ending process. But I do have to go. I am meeting my friend for happy hour. Is there a bubble in that? I hope not. Nope, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not supposed to look perfect. It's supposed to look chunky. And I love it. And I think it's so cute. And I can't wait. I have a lovely list. Where's my list? Hold on. I have a list of other ideas. It's mostly fandoms. You pause to look at this list. I have Nifflers, Evelyn, Hugo, which I just did, Red, White, and Royal Blue, Heartstopper, and I have such cute Heartstopper Valentines I got, Sokka and Suki, because that might be my next one, because I am on an Avatar The Last Airbender kick, Rent the Musical, Six the Musical. I have some freebies, some Emily Cromwell designs, and so I'm going to do that. That's going to be very much out of my comfort zone, because it's pink, lots of pink. I have a Disney calendar that I saved like every page from, for reasons I don't really understand, so I have a bunch of those. Aang and Katara, also from Avatar. Chakotay and Seven of Nine, the most controversial couple on Star Trek Voyager, and I love them. I have these really, really cute, one moment, here's one of them. Paper dolls I got when I did a pre-order of the Do's and Do Nots of Love, and I haven't known what to do with them, so I might like cut them down and put them all in here with like donuts and stuff. I also have some art prints from AwesomeCon that have just been sitting here gathering dust, and I think they would look quite lovely in here because I'm not doing anything else with them. So I just have this page and I kind of just hang it up on my bulletin board, and these are all of the ideas that I have. And we have Willow here. Yes, you were barking. And of course she wants up on my lap. But thank you for joining me on this wonderful journey, and I will be sure to document more of my junk journaling escapades in the future. Until next time, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye!